It's a lovely day in the office for yours truly. First of all, Arsenal drew against West Ham, which is really not ideal, but I at least thought that one of my favorite players on tour, Holger Rune, will bring it home and will win the Monte Carlo Masters, but no. Because why would that happen? It's not like Holger was 4-1 up in the third set with a breakpoint opportunity. Oh wait, he was. I think we are already 15 seconds into the video, so I can say this already, but how the fuck did Rune screw this up so badly? Tell me how. Bro, I legit have nothing to say. I was so ready to praise him for everything that he did this week, but now after this choke, I legit don't want to say anything positive. I guess I understand that this loss doesn't mean that his previous wins were not great, but at this point they do seem irrelevant. I was so ready to talk my shit about his wins against Medvedev and Sinner, and I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for Andrei Rublev. And I want to say one thing about Rublev that might ruffle some feathers. It might sound bitter because to be fair it is, but I just do not understand why people don't call him out for being super annoying on court. He can complain about every single weird bounce, constantly cry about his misses, always act like a victim, and I get that these personalities traits are the reason why he is so loved by so many, but at the same time, for me personally, these traits are the reason why I will never be a fan of his. Now that I got this off my chest, I have to admit it, that man deserved the win today. I mean, he was at the absolute rock bottom in the third set, but he conceived, believed and achieved his dream of becoming a Masters champion. And you know, he broke Holger's heart at the Australian Open, he did it today in Monte Carlo, so there is no doubt that Andrei will show up in Rune's nightmares, and as a competitor it is definitely not a bad thing. So again, congratulations to Andrei Rublev, and thanks to him, tennis Twitter tonight will be insufferable, that's for sure. All in all, it was a great week of tennis, no drama, just pure skill being showcased on the court. Psych! Of course there was drama that I want to and need to talk about. Firstly, the Zverev-Medvedev exchange pissed me off so much because in my previous video on the channel I was kinda sorta defending Zverev, saying that people love to misinterpret him in order to make him look bad, but then I see these dumbass quotes coming from Zverev where he cried about Medvedev's unfair and unsportsmanlike behavior, essentially just because he lost. And that is one of the biggest problems in tennis right now, at least for me. Everybody is so salty. We even saw a little bit of saltiness from Sinner yesterday when he lost to Rune. But in this situation between Sasha and Daniil, Zverev resorted to calling Medvedev one of the most unsportsmanlike players on tour just because he wanted to take a piss and was able to do it in 90 seconds. And apparently by doing that he overstepped some imaginary boundaries. I mean, that's just absurd, and even if we give Zverev the benefit of the doubt and agree with him that his opponent was unfair, then still I find it hard to believe that it impacted him in any shape or form, or at least to an extent in which Zverev is claiming it did. Because after that impromptu toilet break from Daniil, Zverev started whooping his ass. The problem here is though that Sasha wasn't able to finish the job, so naturally he had to find an excuse for his loss, because I mean there is no possible way that Sasha Zverev was responsible for Sasha Zverev's loss, right? Tennis players have such fragile egos, it's actually insane, and Zverev showed it here, but somehow there are people who are even more fragile, and those people are Novak Djokovic fans. I mean, they just love to talk trash when it's convenient for them, they love to spew negativity towards anyone and everyone, but when someone returns the favor, all of a sudden we have to stop throwing dirt at players. Oh, no, as I have said previously, if you love to dish it out, then learn how to take it, because I'm tired of these shit talkers suddenly becoming peacemakers when they don't have a leg to stand on anymore. Y'all support the best player in the world right now, so I just don't understand how can y'all be so negative every single minute of the day. Like, just shut up, just shut the fuck up, please. And I want to say this, I respect Novak Djokovic, I respect everything that he has done for tennis, and I definitely respect the fact that Novak is arguably the greatest tennis player of all time that we have seen. But on this channel I always try to be genuine, so I have to admit that I enjoy watching him lose. And it's not because I love seeing Djoko sad or angry, it's just because I love seeing the most fragile fanbase implode. Monte Carlo Masters were definitely super eventful, so I would love to read comments on what did you think about this week in tennis. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more genuine tennis content, and until next time, take it easy, my friend.